In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use the forecast feature in Excel. This feature is a great way to extend your sales data into the future using a simple predictive trend. By the end, you will have a forecasting sheet with a visual trend that you can review and use for planning. First, you will set up your worksheet headers so Excel knows what each column represents. Go to cell A1 and label it as date. Then go to cell B1 and label it as sales revenue amount. Take a moment to make sure the text is entered clearly, because clean column labels help keep the rest of the process organized. Next, you will fill in your data rows with monthly dates and sales values. In cells A2 through A11, enter consecutive monthly dates. You want each row to represent a month in order with no gaps in the sequence. Then, in cells B2 through B11, enter numeric sales values for each matching date. As you do this, double-check that the sales number in each row corresponds to the month shown in that same row in the date column. After your dataset is complete, you will highlight the entire range so Excel knows exactly what to forecast. Highlight from cell A1 through cell B11. This selection is important because the forecast feature uses both the date column and the sales column to calculate the predictive trend. Now that Excel has the right data selected, you will access the forecast tool from the ribbon menu. Click the Data tab on the top ribbon menu. This area contains analysis tools related to organizing and interpreting data, including the forecasting options you need. Once you are on the Data tab, look for the Forecast group in the column panel. Inside that Forecast group, click the Forecast Sheet button. This is the control that tells Excel you want it to generate a separate forecasting view based on the data you selected. At this point, Excel will prompt you with a choice of visual layout for the forecast output. Choose either a line chart or a bar chart visual layout option icon. A line chart is helpful for showing trends over time smoothly, while a bar chart can make discrete values easier to compare. Select the style that best matches how you want to present the forecast. After you have chosen the visualization style, click the Create button. Excel will then automatically generate your Predictive Analysis Trends tab. This newly created forecast sheet will build on your historical sales and extend the pattern into future periods according to Excel's forecasting model. Take a moment to review the results on the Forecast tab. Look for the chart and the displayed forecasting values that extend beyond your original date range. Ensure the forecast aligns with what you expect based on the general direction of your sales data, whether that direction is increasing, decreasing, or fluctuating. Finally, you can use the forecast sheet as a reference for planning or for further analysis in your workbook. Because the forecast is generated automatically, you can quickly compare the predicted trend against your existing sales values and then decide how you want to act on that information. And that covers everything you need to know. You have labeled your dataset, filled in monthly dates and sales revenue amounts, selected the full range, opened the Forecast Sheet tool from the Data tab, chose your preferred chart style, and created the Predictive Analysis Trends tab in Excel.